Hey, thanks for stopping by Mystic Messages. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Hope everyone is doing great today. Today's message may not be one of the most pleasant, but it's important that those who need to hear it receive it. I also want to remind everyone that if they see me on another platform or they receive anything from me asking for donations, please disregard them because that is not from me. I don't even ask for donations on this channel, and this is the only platform I use. So if you happen to see me on another platform, please, I urge you not to respond to it and to report it. That being said, let's begin. Today's message is from Source, okay? And it's a little harsh, again, but it's important that somebody receives this message, or the group of people that it's intended for receive this message. Apparently, evil exists in the world. Whether we want to believe it or not, evil exists. Just take a look around and see what's going on throughout the entire planet, and you don't have to think twice. You don't have to second guess. If you're one of the people who has eyes to see, then you know. So this message is for those with eyes to see. There are many who receive it and they'll dismiss it, and that's to their own detriment, unfortunately. But again, they have free will. So, as always, you have free will to take or leave these messages. Nothing is being forced upon you. You can always turn off the channel. Okay. However, for those with ears to hear, this is an important message that I really would suggest that you listen to the end because it's something really, really important, and it comes from Source, and it was impressed upon me today, and I've been having nothing but difficulties getting this video done, which only stresses the importance of this message for those who need to hear it. Okay, with that being said, let's get to it. Okay, there are either knowingly or unknowingly a group of individuals who are following a leader, okay, who dabbles in the dark arts for promises of money, recognition, and fame. Okay, these people knowingly or unknowingly are being used, okay, to do the dirty work for the cult leader. Okay, and there's two people doing this. It's two cult leaders, okay, that work together in unison. Okay, what they're doing is they think is undetected. Okay, but God sees everything. It's being recorded. Okay, so if you are assisting this individual in any way, okay, whether knowingly or unknowingly, this is your opportunity to get out now. This is your final warning. Take whatever karma you have coming to you for participating in this, okay? Because it'll be a lot less than the karma you're going to receive, okay? The karma that the two head leaders are going to receive, okay? And they're going to get it. And it's going to fall on top of you, unfortunately, because you participated in it, okay? Now, you might have done this unknowingly. You might have been coerced under the influence, okay? Because again, evil does exist. And evil people are very sneaky. They come as your friend, okay? They pretend to be your friend. They promise you all good things and deliver on nothing. All you're doing is selling your soul, okay? And you're selling your ability to make a decision for yourself. Again, you don't have to listen to this, but this is the final warning, okay? So if you participated in this, okay, in any type of bullying in any way, any type of cyberbullying, any type of interference with, channels such as myself from getting the message out, you are going to be held responsible. And it doesn't matter. You're an adult. You knew better. You knew better. Okay? So it's better to listen to this message now and get out of the situation while you can before the karma gets worse for you. Okay? The best thing you can do is separate yourself from these individuals. Okay? And really, you're going to have to make amends between you and the divine realms, and that's between you and the divine realms, because I am not here to judge. I am not here to tell anyone what to do. I could only provide the messages for those who are willing to hear it. Okay? Like I said earlier, this is a two-part message. And for anyone who was affected, okay, or feel that they're being affected by a group of individuals that are out there, and there are many groups, okay? So if you've been feeling unwell, if you've been feeling tired, if you've been feeling like things are not working out for you, this is all part of this same group, okay? Because we are in the middle of a spiritual war, And for those with eyes to see will understand what I'm saying. The rest of you can laugh at it, call me crazy, do whatever. I really don't give a shit, to be honest with you. Okay, and I hate to sound so rough about it, but it's the truth. Okay, if you can go back to the story of, let's just use Noah and the ark for an example again. Okay, I've used this before. They laughed at Noah for building the ark. They didn't want to listen. But what did they do in the end when the rain started to come? They all wanted to get on that ark and it was too late. Okay. So whether you take that story, literally or figuratively, it does, okay, state a point. Okay. It shows that, humanity over time has been given, okay, chances to redeem itself. Okay. And refuses to. And refuses for what? For greed. Okay, everyone's being told what to do, what to watch, what to eat, what to buy, and everybody follows like I don't even like to use the word sheep because I don't want to discredit sheep. I love all animals. Okay, but for the lack of a better word, you run like sheep. Okay, and you run towards what? Money, material things, possessions. Guess what? You can't take that with you into the next dimension. Okay, and would you rather go into the next dimension free and clear, okay? Or would you rather return in repetitive cycles of reincarnation, okay? It's up to you. Those who do things that are immoral, and we all know what they are, okay? You know when you're doing something that's immoral. You know when you're doing something that's not right. And don't turn around and blame anyone else and say, hey, well, so and so made me do it, because that shit doesn't fly anymore, okay? Everybody's grown up enough to know the choices that they need to make. It's all about choices. You can choose to do good, you can choose to do bad. And using the excuse that you had a hard life, so that excuses the behavior, your negative behavior towards others. It's not an excuse, not okay at all. I've had my entire life, and I'm not, entering a pissing contest here, but my entire life has been nothing but bombarded by evil people, including family members and friends. I had to cut everyone off because they were all karmic people in my life. Not one was honest. Not one told the truth. Okay. They thrive on gossip, material things. I have no need for that. Okay. I have no need for that because I know that's not what's important. I don't need somebody to tell me what shoes I need to be wearing on my feet. I don't need anyone to tell me what bag I need to carry with some name brand on it or what car I should drive. It's all bullshit. Don't fall for it. This was all created. It was all created by the darker realms to keep you enslaved, to keep you wanting more. And you'll do anything for it, okay? Including harming other people, okay? So again, the choice is yours. I hate that this message had to come out so direct and so strong, but this is how Source wanted me to deliver it. Okay, I am under constant attack from a lot of people. But yet you could see I'm still standing. And I don't let what they do to me affect me. They have been trying to prevent my channel from these messages getting out. They think that I'm not aware. Okay. They have maligned me, try to discredit me. Okay. And all that will come out. Okay. And anyone who was involved in that is going to unfortunately pay the price with those who participated in it. So, again, a word to the wise. You can do good, and good will return to you. You can take a chance and get out now and say, okay, you know what? I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I'll take my karma, whatever it is, because I don't want to add to it. Or you can continue down the path and let it swallow you up whole, because it will, unfortunately. Okay. This message is also for those out there, especially for those who are doing work for the divine. Okay. That this is for star seeds, earth angels, however you resonate. Okay. If anyone is getting in your way, know your power. Gain the strength, join community. Okay? Don't sit on the sidelines. Don't sit in fear because fear is how they win. You can't be fearful of the enemy. I know it's scary. I know it's hard to deal with, but you can do this. Okay? If I can do this, you can do this. Okay? Remember, you were chosen for an assignment and you will fulfill it. But you have to believe that within yourself, okay? And you have to realize that you are stronger and you have the backing of the entire divine realms, okay? That will protect you, okay? Because people like yourselves, like myself, were put here to rebalance the planet, to raise the vibration. Unfortunately, there are so many that have the calling that are sitting on the sidelines still and refusing to do nothing, remaining scared, which is exactly where they want you to be. Okay? They don't want you going out there telling people the truth because then they win. Okay? If they can make you feel uncomfortable and make you feel like you're worried about being called crazy, it doesn't matter what people think about you. What matters is that you're doing the correct thing. That you know that you're doing what God has asked you to do. That's all that matters. And again, you have a choice and free will. You can choose to do it, or you can revert back and just join the rest of the crowd. And then don't cry later on when the earth is not a nice place to live on anymore and you're under constant control. Don't cry because you'll only have yourself to blame. But at least if you did something, you know that you did something to make a difference. Because it's going to feel a lot worse if things go down the shitter and you knew that you could do something but refused to. So again, the choice is yours. I'm sorry this message has to come out like this, but again, this is how Source wanted me to communicate this message because it's done. The nonsense is done with. So either you wake up or suffer the consequence for not waking up. Many signs are being shown, okay, and people are still not paying attention. They're still watching stupid TikTok videos to do stupid challenges, ice bucket challenges, swallowing cinnamon. I can't believe how ignorant people can be. Okay. It just goes to show how many people follow the leader instead of being the leader themselves. Okay. And refusing to swallow the nonsense that we've been fed for years. Okay. That we have no power, that we lack power, that we can't make change. We can all make change, but you got to put your back into it. Okay. And again, I'm sorry that this sounds rough, but I don't know. I don't know how else to get through to everyone. I really don't. And I hope this does get through to someone. Even if it gets through to one person, I accomplished something. And if not, what can I do? But I'm not going to allow those who are trying to stop me from getting my messages out there that need to be heard because I know there's someone out there that needs to hear it. Okay? Good, bad, or indifferent. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I've tried to do things in a nice, sweet manner, but evidently that doesn't get any effects for some reason. Okay, it doesn't seem so. The message is being delivered this way to stress the importance, okay, of what's going on, and the choice is yours. And I pray that you make the correct choice for your own benefit and for the benefit of others. Okay, for the benefit of the planet as a whole. So learn to take care of yourself and take care of others. Learn to love each other and love each other enough to speak the truth because the truth needs to be heard. Don't ever let anyone take your truth, okay? Whatever situation you were in. If you were harmed by people, if you were abused, share your story because it helps another person, okay? It gets people out of the silence, it gets people out of their heads. It helps them to see that, if one individual can make it out of a certain situation, then they can make it. It gives hope. So remember that the next time you keep a story that might help someone else out there, whatever story you went through. Everyone has a story. And it's time we all wake up and see things for what it is and help each other and love each other and take care of the planet and have the strength, find the strength to fight the darkness, to fight the malevolent people out there. Okay. And many of them, unfortunately, are in our government. Okay. They're in the judicial system. Okay. Not all, but a good amount. And they've been getting away with it for years. And whose fault is it? It's ours because we sat there quietly. We played ignorant, which is exactly what they wanted. Okay. Again, the choice is yours. I give you all much love. And I hope that this message reaches the people it needs to reach. Take care.